We're waiting for 10:30 on the dot. Siddle, first ball of the match. Good delivery first up as well. Well pitched up and nicely driven by Nikitaris. Out through point, and it'll go for 4 as well. Beautifully played. But I don't think Ellis should be too downhearted by that. Flicked off his hip nicely by Hughes, down to fine leg. Ellis is after it and cannot prevent it going for 4. Despite a Herculean effort. Driven into the offside, nicely done by Hughes. Doesn't even bother to take a pace down the wicket. He knew from the moment it had left his bat it was going for 4.
21 years of age, bowling a bit of off spin, so
He takes back, pulling that one in front of square for 4. That's a glory. Oh, 6. It's gone over the top. Wow. He's really got onto that one.
20 degrees we've had that nights.
Oh, beautiful off drive. That's glorious from Hughes. Overpitched from Siddle, and he just leant on that and has driven it for 4. The ball clatters over the rope in front of the Victor Trumper stand.
6, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, beautiful shot from Hughes. That is a cracking on drive. Overpitched, and he's smashed it down the ground towards the Noble and Bradman stands. Another boundary for Hughes. Ellison again, and that's another scorching off drive by Hughes. You can tell a batter is in form when they're driving like that, and he's hit a few of those this morning. A big dive by the fielder there, but wasn't able to save it. Big underdogs in this fixture. Oh, that's found the outside edge, but flown between first slip and gully, and 2 boundaries in a row for Hughes.
Yeah, just throw his hands at it. Bit of width on offer.
Oh, nice shot. Just leaning back on that and cutting behind point. Gully was in the game, but deftly played by Daniel Hughes, who spent...
And that was exactly what I was about to talk about, because the slip has moved out to about 4th slip. And it's been guided by Hughes into that big gap between the keeper and that. Oh, that's a good delivery. Oh, what a catch! Brilliantly taken at slip. And Nikitaris has to go. 4-16, and a first New South Wales wicket falls. That is absolutely outstanding. Flicked into the onside. That's a test for Peter Siddle. Oh, and it's gone underneath him. And it's gone for 4.
Bit of a future there in red ball cricket for him.
Freeman drops short, and that's beautifully played in front of cover. That's a great shot by Patterson. There's a big chase, and that's 4. Patterson, a lovely boundary. First loose ball we've seen for a while from Freeman, and that's right.
Wonder what's on the lunch menu at the SCG. There it is.
And there is Hughes' half century. Steered into the offside. 50 off 86 deliveries. In again. It's a nice drive. Does it beat the field? It does. That's running away to the boundary. Glorious on drive by Daniel Hughes. Over pitch. A bit of pace on that ball from Andrews, but Hughes just met it with the full face of his willow.
Zampa and Green. Outside the off stump. Nicely played away into the offside. 4 for Patterson.
It doesn't dip. It looks like Webster certainly did on that one.
Driven down the ground, and that's beaten mid-on, and that will clatter into the fence at mid-on in front of the Bradburn and Noble stands, and Patterson now just 1 away from a half century. That was gorgeous. And there it is. The New South Wales skipper goes to his 3rd half century of the season. Fine innings from the skipper. He won the toss and elected to bat, and he's made a nice composed half century.
Punch into the offside. That's a lovely shot from Hughes to take himself into the 90s. Beautifully done, all along the ground. Beat the dive at cover.
The decision making here.
Freeman to Hughes, who pushes the ball down the ground. It's nicely timed. Wakeham is off after it. Will it reach the rope and bring up the 100? It will. Magnificent innings from Daniel Hughes. A clenched fist and a raise of the bat towards the dressing room. You heard the players on the balcony. That's nicely struck. There's not a big gap there. but he's found it beautifully. And this is an expensive over. 4 more to Hughes.
They want to make it.
Oh, that's a very good delivery from Andrews. And does that find the outside edge of Patterson's bat? It does. The finger goes up.
And look at that, down the track and lofting high over mid-on. And has it gone over the fence? It has. 6 more for Moses Enriquez. Wonderful shot. Andrews in again. They take a single to Wakeham at mid-on. As he shy at the stump, so it's got past Freeman backing up, and Enriquez will get 5. Well, there you go. 5 for Enriquez. A bit of a gift there from the Tassie Tigers. Absolutely. Oh, that's a nice on drive. It's running towards the stands, and that is 4. Over the rope. Bo Webster couldn't catch that one, and boy, we've seen some exquisite driving from Daniel Hughes. 121 knot. And Elf finds the edge, and that goes between slip and gully and runs away for 4. Oh, that's a glorious square drive from Hughes. Off the front foot, opening the face, and the ball runs into the boundary on the offside of the ground. We'll go around the grounds after this over. Oh, Enriquez is beaten on the inside and out. Oh, that's a great ball from Freeman. Spun between the gate, and I think he was bowled there.
Maybe get hit on the front pad.
It's back pulling in front of square, and that's clattering into the fence in the front of the Victor Trumper stand. That's 4 to Sanger. What a confident way to get off the mark.
Because the ball is spinning, but I think we're getting to day 3.
Oh, yeah. That's pulled away. Square, back with a square for 4. Nicely placed by Hughes.
Find a few hitting the outer edges, but
Hughes tucks this into the onside. They're going through for that single, and there's 150 for Hughes. Fantastic innings. He's batted all day so far. 1 over to go. Much earlier this morning. That's flicked by Daniel Hughes up to mid-on, and he will walk off undefeated through the day. He gets a pat on the back from Tim Payne. Magnificent innings from Hughes.